Well, Ralphie wants to go home to Goldie. He misses Goldie. We kept Goldie out of our mind for the whole time we were there, but now that the days are running very fast and there's hardly any left, now he's getting anxious to go. And so do I. You know, all the dogs here, where I'm looking at the doggies, oh, look, a doggy, you know, and I says to Jim, I says, you know, I like flowers and I like dogs. And he says, I can tell. But anyway, they all look the same. Same size, same face. They just have different colorings. And they're very independent. They all act indifferent to everyone. Unless you come too close to their property. Then, woo, 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 you hear that. We're all getting ready for the long flight home now. So, we saw a wonderful show. It was a K-check dance. This was on the stage in front of us, and on the stage there was all men. They had only sarongs on. No shoes, no shirts, nothing, just sarongs. And they sit in a circle. And this giant circle going all around the stage, there's more than one circle. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, 5, like that, because there's 60 of them. And they are the music of the play. And they sway and they go, their heads are going back and forth and they're swaying the shoulders and the arms are going in and out and the hands are going up and down and out and that and the fingers are moving all rhythm. And K-check. How can I say that word? Anyway, one of them, the first row starts out and they say, K-check. And while they're saying the chuck, the second row is going, K-chuck, K-chuck. And then the third row is going, K-chuck, K-chuck, K-chuck. And 3 times, and then the next row 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, and then they all stop at the same time. And then they start something else, you know. And I don't know why they use that word, K-check, K-chuck. But they shout it out, K-chuck, real loud. In fact, our guide said that he played it in the village a little while ago, and he says the next day he had lost his voice completely. It is wonderful. And then there's no other musical instrument, just them with their singing there, and there's every once in a while there's a lead guy coming in, and he says something, blah, 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 and then they're going on with the K-check again. Okay, then a story is told. And this is of the prince and the princess and about their separation. And there's parts in it where arrows are flying through the air. And there's one part where a snake entwines the princess. And then another person comes in as a big bird with flapping wings. And he pecks the snake dead. And then the monkeys come in and they fight the bad man. And now some of these guys are in masks. The princess and her nymphets there, they are beautiful costumes in gold and satin, and their makeup is white faces, you know, with the makeup on it, and they're moving with their feet, you know, no shoes, moving, every movement is precise, you know, and the hands are, and the elbows are sticking out and the fingers are waving, you know, everything is precise. And they just going around telling the story while they're walking around. Although they don't speak. Not a word. So all this is accompanied by K-check. And it's just very entertaining, and it's so different. And I told you why our guide said that he did it in his village, and the next day he lost his voice from all the other shouting, K-check. But it was fun, he says. Let's see, what did I want to tell you? I knew I wanted to tell you something.